Hi, this is Thanks for today. Let me lecture on characteristic and swing paths of different forehand grip. Before we discover this video, please subscribe, like on my channel. Many amateur players want to copy their role model, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Sinner, something like that. But reality is that they cannot copy them. So today's lecture, I'm gonna share the characteristics and swing paths on different forehand grip. Before I record this video, I researched many tennis coaching manual in ITF, USPTA and KPTA. So firstly, I summarize the characteristics of different grip. Firstly, Eastern point, we call it 3-point. If you hold the 3-point Eastern forehand grip, your arm will be straight, almost. And then ideal contact point is the belly button level. And then the locket face is flatter. That's why your swing pass behind to forward. It looks like parallel. And then finish high. But this grip cannot handle high ball easier because if you hold the Eastern point and contact at high height, your wrist angle will be weak. But low ball is easy and then generate more power easy. So we recommend Eastern point set up by neutral stance. Also you can set up by semi-open, open stance. And the second one, semi-western grip. So if you hold the semi-western grip, your arm will be bent. So and the contact point is a little bit closer than Eastern forehand. And then the locket face naturally close. That's why your swing pass from low to high, we call it diagonal upward. And then finish side shoulder because the swing up and cover the ball and contact at low. We call it windshield wiper swing. And then ideal contact point height is the chest level. This angle is the strongest angle on your wrist. And then belly button level also is comfortable to handle and then generate more power is also easier. And then low ball is comfortable. And then last one, western forehand grip. We call it 5-point. So this grip can handle high ball easier over shoulder level. But as you can see, if you hold this grip, your racket face will be closed naturally. That's why you have to make your racket face open. So then time you have to set up by open and over open stance like this. And then your angle of wrist very weak. That's why you can get injury on your wrist. So we recommend this grip set up by semi-open or open stance. But this grip cannot generate more power. And then finish like this. So secondly, I explain the professional's forehand grip and characteristics. So the firstly, Eastern forehand used by Roger Federer and Del Potro. They hit the ball flatter because they hold the Eastern forehand and then they swing like a head up. It is very clean, not elbow, like a head up. And then hit the ball flatter. So if you hold the Eastern point, your forehand swing looks more simple, gorgeous. But this advantage thing is that you cannot handle high ball easier than semi-western grip. But Del Potro and Roger Federer can handle high ball easily. How to do? Set up by semi-open, open stance and contact and do arm internal rotation. Also, they can jump together. That's the reason why they can handle high ball easily. And then secondly, semi-western grip used by Rafael Nadal, Djokovic. As I explained you that if you hold the 4-point semi-western grip, your arm will be bent naturally. But Rafael Nadal contact by straight arm. I think that he looks to hold the 3.7, almost 3.5. And then he also used arm internal rotation and cover the ball. And then Djokovic is standard of semi-western grip. Contact by bend arm and then do spin to upward and then arm internal rotation. We call it wind shift wiper swing. And then he set up by semi-open, neutral stand, open stand. It depends on the ball. So the last one, Western forehand. These days, we've rarely seen this grip players. As I remember, I can remember the only one that Jack shot. He retired 2 years ago. But he hold 5-point grip and then he all time backswing like this. Elbow up, the rocket face up, and then set up by open stand, and the elbow up and the wrist up, and like this. Like this. And then low ball also, his body up and wrist up like this. It looks not simple and gorgeous. But if you hold the Western forehand grip, you have to set up by open stand and the wrist like this. Your arm will be very bent. On Alcaraz used by 3.5, we call it hybrid grip. This grip can handle high ball easy and then can handle low ball easy and then can hit more flatter and then generate more power easier. So and then also if you hold 3.5, your rocket swing looks like Eastern forehand and it looks very simple. I want to emphasize that if you want to copy your role model, you have to change your grip like the player and then copy. But when I was young, I copied Andy Murray, but my grip is that different. By the way, if you understand this characteristic and swing path, you can correct your forehand. If you feel more difficult on high ball, you are better to shifting the grip to forehand side, 3.5 or 4-point, and then set up by semi-open or full stand. And then if you handle low ball super difficult, you can shift the grip to backhand side, hybrid grip or semi-western grip. So modern tennis, we recommend to the player that hold 3-point to 4-point. Not 4.5 and 5-point. But Djokovic looks like 4.5. I hope this video can improve and correct your forehand. Please utilize, give your feedback. Thanks.